All right, so we're gonna continue with the tutorial. We left off having these, let me erase this cube. Well, not erase it, just not seeing it. We got this surface, and now we gotta give it a thickness to it. We also gotta work on the like laces, not laces, but straps that are gonna be like around it. So yeah, let's work on that. So the first thing we gotta do is give some thickness to it. For that, well, I mean, there's two two things we could do. I don't know why. Oh, there it is. Let me just all the refs. I'm gonna turn them off, just to see only this part. Let's see how it looks if I make it solidify, and I increase the thickness on the outside. That looks awesome. Not to brag, but it looks awesome. Check that out. Dang it. So good. We're good at this. Awesome. Next thing, we're gonna add some subdivision surface. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. That is something cool. Something I'm not such a fan of is that, oh, let me see. I don't know why I cannot see vertices. Oh, the thickness is not real. Right. So, well, that's the thickness. What happens if I change the order? Further subdivision, then, hmm, I like it better that way. First the solidified, then the subdivision surface. I think we are on to something good. Um, Great. Now, if I remember correctly, we're gonna add like a strap here and a strap here in the back. Actually, I don't think that we need like that much of I don't think this is that wrong in the sense of like I'm thinking it may be too soft. Um, but I think there's a way. Let's try something super quick. What if I grab like all these faces, right? See, like all these inner faces, and I just Shift E. Oh, that's better. All right, awesome. Yeah, we can do that. Shift E. Let me turn on the screencast key. Sorry. Shift E, and I can like make it flatter if I want. Um, Not the best option. You know, okay, I have the perfect idea. Check this out. Put surface. That's something. I'm gonna create a new collection called backups. Backups. I'm gonna make a copy of put surface. Copy. Put surface. I'm gonna put it here. Put surface. I'm gonna add this one thick, which means I'm gonna apply the solidify. Whenever you want to apply a modifier, you have to make sure you have a backup because like there's no turning back. um, so I think this is a good thickness, just my idea. So I'm just gonna click here, apply. And now something cool I can do with the subdivision is that, well, right now the mesh is like this, right? I'm gonna turn off the backups. I don't need to see them. I'm gonna select just the outer. I don't want the inner to be flat. I just want the outer to be just a bit flat. So this one right here, right? I am going to, actually does a shoe has like that curve? Let me check. Uh-huh. I mean, they are curvy. So, yeah. I'm thinking, you can do Shift E just a bit to have it just a bit flatter. Yeah, I like that. I like that very much. Awesome. And you know what? There's such an easy way of doing the next part, um, which is like with extrusions. Check this out. we can select like these faces right here, right? Tell me what you think. Like, instead of like spending that much time like doing whatever, we can just do this. Check this out. I, and we create these like inner face on each one of them, and then we extrude. Huh. Oh my goodness, check that out. Ain't that cool? And we already got some texture. I like it. I mean, you can do like things more complex, and you can join two faces or whatever. Like, I think this works for what we want. So yeah. Now let's work on the strap, shall we? All right. So I'm gonna need the reference pictures probably for this. I'm gonna turn them on. Go to the side. Oh, look at this! I love it. Shift A, mesh plane. You know what I think you should do? You should first need to get. Well, there's two options. Like, do you think we need the straps, or yeah, I think you need the straps. If not, it's gonna fall off. So yeah. You know what I would do? Like, instead of modeling here, you could model it, but that wouldn't guarantee that it's gonna be flat. No, I mean, um, unless. No, maybe it's fine. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, why not? So let's do Shift A, mesh plane. Did I already add the plane? Oh, I already had the plane. So here's the plane, all right? Where's the plane? I'm gonna rotate it in X90. Nope. Rotate in Y90. Sorry. I'm gonna scale it up. Give me 1 second. All right. So yeah, we got the plane here. We're gonna rotate it. Come on. There it is. Oh, it's not rotating. That's not nice. There it is. All right. And so what we want to do here is to create like these curve shape. Actually, we just need half of it. So yeah, let's do it. Edge, and let's do like a seam from the front, seam from the side, extrude, and then let's see it from the back. Control 7. No. Control 1. Sorry. No. Control. Oh. Control 1. Grab. Like this. Extrude. Different side. You have to see it like from different sides just to get this right. So rotate. Oh, that looks good. Actually, I think this can be the last one. Well, maybe not. Here from the top. Grab like here, and then extrude like here, and then this line we can just make sure it's like on the Y0 maybe. Not precisely. -5 I think local global, there it is. Y0, got it. All right, I love it. I think we're doing great. Not to brag, I think we're doing great. Right. Let's do a subdivision surface. Ooh, that's pretty. Now, something we gotta do is mirror it, because we need half of it. I mean, the whole thing. You know what I mean? So let's turn off this subdivision. Let's do a mirror. You know, I have something wrong here because I rotated it. So I'm gonna Control A, apply rotation. All right, and then no. Oh, because the mirror object, I don't have any mirror object, so that's why it's grabbing like the origin. So what I can do is just change the origin to here, which I can do with Shift S, cursor to selected. Remember, I have to have selected this edge, or yeah, this edge is fine. And then go out into object mode, Control Shift Alt C, and then go into origin to 3D cursor, and there we go. That's not accurate, but it's a start. So you know what? I'm gonna apply this this. Should I apply it? Should I not? Yeah, I think I should. Why not? I mean, just to give us like the general shape of it, which I really liked. So I'm gonna grab this face. I'm gonna see it from the back. Control 1. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna scale it in X, like that, and then grab in X. Scale in X. I think that looks good. Let's do a subdivision surface. Oh my god, that's nice. Yep. I'm gonna bring this vertex outward, grabbing X. Grabbing Y. No, grabbing X. Yep. And then I'm gonna add a modifier. No. I'm gonna add a solidify. And I'm gonna increase the thickness like that. Actually, maybe I can do the solidify before the subdivision surface. And that's gonna give like a more, I don't know. It's up to you. One or the other. But yeah, I mean, something you should check is that, I think I messed it up. You should do solidify. I have 0.32 here. You should do negative, so it goes outward, not inward. And that way, it's easier for you to define where do you want. Like if I see it from the back, you should have it like super close to the sole part. Seam. Yep. Grab in X, like that. Here as well. Grab in X, just like that. Yep. Great. All right. So first trap is done. And here it is. Right. And I think we can use this trap to do the other one without complicating ourselves too much. We can just duplicate it, move it along the Y. Oh, actually, look, it looks really good. Check that out. Let's see it from the side. Let's turn on the references. What if we mirror it on the Y-axis? Control M, Y. Yeah, I think that's good. Grab Y. And then something we have to change is like these edges. And now, because we already applied the mirror, we have to do whatever change we do on one side, it is highly suggested you do on the other side. I mean, not precisely, because as you can see, this part of the foot is not symmetric, but at least, like, generally speaking, I think some things are gonna stay quite similar. So I'm gonna scale it up in X, like this. I'm going to, yep, just like that. 3, rotate. This one and this one I'm gonna grab together, rotate in X. Yes, check that out. Grab Yep. Ooh, that was good. Grab. I think that these last parts should be more aligned with the this part right here, right? So let's see it from the top. And this is like super important to be able to see your object from many different angles to get a sense of what's going on. If you just see it from one angle and then you suddenly change, you're gonna see like you're probably messing it up. But yeah. Woohoo. I grab this edge right here, grab this edge right here. Yes. And I'm gonna scale it up a bit. I think that's good. So we got both straps done, and yeah. The only thing we need to do is think about how these straps are going to be attached to our thing, right? And for that, I have a set of what's the word? Aluminum posts, which I think we can use. I don't have them with me right now, so I'm just gonna think that I have them. But when you're modeling these, you should ask for those aluminum posts so you can take the actual measurements. I'm gonna presume they are like 5 millimeters in diameter, and the head, which I don't want to, I mean, okay, this is a prototype. Let's go easy on ourselves here. So yeah, let's just make a cylinder right here. Shift A, mesh, cylinder. Let's make sure the cylinder is 5 by 5, and then the height can be whatever we want. Let's see it from the top. Let's do a rotating Y90, and let's just put this one here, but let's make sure it's aligned with like the surface we are working with, kind of like that. Maybe a bit less. Yep. You gotta make sure it's perpendicular as much as you can from yep, just like that. All right, 7. Shift D. Let's make a copy. Rotate. Yep, that's good. Again, let's Shift D, copy, rotate. Actually, I think these can be fully straight. Alright, maybe not. Here, yep. Yeah, why not? Shift D, Control 3, graph, awesome. Alright, cool. Great. All these 4 cylinders, we're gonna move them to a new collection called MUTs. And so plane. Oh, let's call this strap. Let's call things by their actual name. Strap back. Let's call this one strap front. And also the cylinders, we can name them. Let's call this post front. Maybe right front. R dash front. Let's create our own terms here. This would be post left front. Let's call these post left back, and let's call this one post right back. Great. I'm gonna turn them off so I don't see them. I'm gonna create a actually, so the put thing itself is gonna have 4 Boolean differences, one for each cylinder, and we're gonna have post L back, post L front, post R back, post R front. There we go. So there are the holes. Hopefully they will work in the real life. Alright. And the straps themselves, they're gonna have only 2 Boolean operations, one per the respective post, but they're gonna be perforated by, maybe that's not the right word, but you get what I mean. So let's do the both front ones. Duplicate L front, R front, and then this one, Boolean, duplicate back and back. All right, that's done. That's perfect. And these things, these 3 STLs, you just have to go into File. Oh, sorry. Just have to go into File, Export STL, and submit them to be printed in the SLA printer. You know what I would do if I were you? I would print only these like sole part, just to try it out before. No, you know what? I would try the whole thing. Why not? Now remember that printer has several resins that have different elasticity to it. So I would just like make sure, maybe I think I would grab like a more rigid one for the sole, but for the straps, maybe a more elastic one. Up to you. But with these models, you can start like playing around with the resins and start prototyping. But yeah, this is pretty much the whole project. Other idea I was thinking, maybe we can divide the strap and make like a Velcro. Could be Velcro, by the way. Yeah. I mean, we're pretty much doing a crock that protects the shoe from mud. But yeah, great job. And thank you.